I'm Wolf Blitzer. You're in the Situation Room. Millions of Americans are filling theaters across the country to see Michael Moore's controversial look at the U.S. healthcare system. Sicko was number 9 on the top 10 box office draws this weekend, but the movie is being criticized by some who accuse Moore of playing loose with the facts. Michael Moore will join us here in the Situation Room in just a moment, but first a reality check from our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
Sicko throws some hard punches at the United States healthcare system, and it seems just about everyone has something to say.
Moore was spot on.
The facts, I think, support what I believe.
And Moore presents a lot of facts throughout the movie, but do they all check out? Keeping them honest, we did some digging, and we started with the biggie. The United States slipped to number 37 in the world's healthcare systems. It's true. 37 is the ranking according to the World Health Organization's latest data on 191 countries. It's based on general health level, patient satisfaction, access, and how it's paid for. France tops the list. Italy and Spain make it into the top 10. The United Kingdom is 18.
Hello?
Moore brings a group of patients, including 9/11 workers, to Cuba and marvels at their free treatment and quality of care. But hold on. That WHO list puts Cuba's healthcare system even lower than the United States, coming in at number 39. Moore asserts that the American healthcare system spends $7,000 per person on health, whereas Cuba spends $25 per person. Not true, but not too far off. The United States spends $6,096 a year per person versus $229 a year in Cuba. And astronomically more money doesn't mean far better outcomes. In fact, Americans live just a little bit longer than Cubans on average. So Americans do pay more. But the United States also ranks highest in patient satisfaction. And Americans have shorter wait times than everyone but Germans when seeking non-emergency elective procedures like hip replacement, cataract surgery, or knee repair. That's not something you'll see in Sicko, as Americans tell their tales of lack of coverage and suffocating red tape. It's true that the United States is the only country in the Western world without free universal access to health care. But you won't find medical utopia elsewhere. The film is filled with content Canadians and Brits sitting in waiting rooms, confident care will come. But in Canada, you can be waiting for a long time. A survey of 6 industrialized nations found that only Canada was worse than the United States when it came to waiting for a doctor's appointment for a medical problem.
That's the reality of those systems. There are quotas, there are planned wait times, the concept that care is free in France and Canada and Cuba, and it's not. Those citizens pay for health services out of taxes, and as a proportion of their household income, it's a significant number.
It's true that the French pay higher taxes, and so does nearly every country ahead of the United States on that list. But even higher taxes don't give all the coverage everyone wants.
15 to 20% of the population will purchase services outside the system of care run by the government.
So there's no perfect system anywhere. But no matter how much Moore fudged the facts, and he did fudge some facts, there's one everyone agrees on. The system here should be far better. Dr. Sanjay Gupta, CNN, reporting.
And earlier I spoke to Michael Moore about criticism of his new film. Michael Moore